Oscar again. Okay, Barney. Garib able to bring it down, bring it under his spell. And he's still going here, Garib. Did really well in towards Ronaldo to get the touch. And late in the first half, Al Nassr in front in the Super Cup. Business as usual in front of goal for Cristiano Ronaldo. But the substitute, Abdulrahman Garib, receives his share of the acclaim from his teammates as well for the part that he played.
To speed, and the one that's looked sharp and got to grips with the game. He's afforded a nice little bit of space. That said, look at the fullback there. He gives him acres, Abdul Hamid, but this is brilliant. And then he puts it into a really good area. I think he picks out Ronaldo there, who just about does enough to open up his body and steer it away from Koulibaly. It's not the best of contacts, but Koulibaly is committed to his right, wrong foots him, and Ronaldo gets yet another goal. But full credit to Garib.
Headed beautifully in the build-up, and Ronaldo got something on it, which, as it turned out, was all he needed to do from that sort of range. A little bit fortunate that somehow it evaded Koulibaly and went in.
Yeah, in his defence, he's a little on the stretch, isn't he, Ronaldo? I think it was the right thing he was trying to do. He just didn't execute it perfectly. Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. It's in the back of the net.
50 goals last season in all competitions, 2 in 2 in the Super Cup at the start of the new season for Cristiano Ronaldo.
A bit better than maybe he's been able to do. It just leaves Mitrovic slightly isolated. The ball's got to be perfect for him without Malcolm in support. Maybe that's key, just getting Malcolm a little bit more the ball.
Savic gets it back from Mitrovic and waltzes his way through to score the equalising goal. Al Hilal back on terms at 1-1. The cup final.
And it's his drive that gets the equaliser. And after the initial few touches, your willingness to end up in the back of the net, that is brilliant. Driving through a couple of challenges, the little roll with the studs as well. I enjoyed that, just to open up the shooting opportunity. And that's the only place it can go, probably, high into the net. Lifts it on his weaker side. Beyond Bent. Which acknowledging the play from Michael once more. He's been standout.
Lajami's been equally impressive alongside him tonight. Defence coming under more sustained pressure now, though. Neves with the cross, Mitrovic rising and getting the touch to it to turn this around. The responsive champions in the second half from Al Hilal to ensure that is within their reach now. Alexander Mitrovic once more in the right place, and Al Hilal once more exerting their authority over their great Riyadh rivals.
Well, we've seen some good deliveries in this second half, and this is just exquisite from Neves, because it takes the goalkeeper out of the game. He just comes wandering, comes looking for it almost, the goalkeeper. And as a centre-forward, when that is in flight, your eyes are lighting up. The trajectory of it means it's such a simple finish for Mitrovic, who's getting the run on his opposite number. Goalkeeper in no man's land, you've got to say, really. Had he stayed, maybe he could have changed his position and come out and claimed that. In the end, Mitrovic gets a really simple goal. Brilliant ball in it was.
Immediately they're back under pressure again. Laporte is under pressure again. He's certainly being kept busy right now. Malcolm to Salam El Dorsari. Renan Lodi is wider. Chase on here for Michael. Renan Lodi briefly going down. Michael's kept it in. On we go. It's well worked. That was cut back by Malcolm for Mitrovic, and that might just do it. He's got himself another one. This time made by Malcolm. Mitrovic scores 2 in quick succession. And Al Hilal racing clear in this Super Cup final, racing towards more familiar silverware.
They're getting too many bodies forward in search of what was an equaliser. And look at Tellez, for example, just getting back into the picture now. I think too many players tiptoeing forward, don't regain their shape They're detached. You can see the defensive line is all over the place there when Malcolm takes receipt of that. Intelligent play though, putting it back on a hat-trick all of a sudden.
Does have a couple already in the colours of Al Hilal. Alexander Mitrovic making the score sheet for the Blue Wave. That's with the corner whistle had gone, I think, before Mitrovic met it. Although you suspect the way this is going, there will be further openings for him.
Absolutely. Worked a little block there just to free him up at the near post.
It's a heavy touch. It could be a gift of a goal. It is. Nightmare moment for Bento. And it's all going wrong for Luis Castro and Al Nassr. 4-1 now. And that really, surely, has settled the issue. The Brazilian brought in this summer will not want to see this again.
He's been put under pressure. There's been too much on his goal in this second half, but that's all of his own doing. Malcolm gets himself the easiest of goals. Centre-half split. It's just a heavy touch off the right foot, and then he's scrambling to recover. He's a little bit rash the way he goes in. Malcolm evades it. I thought for a moment he was going to step aside and allow Mitrovic to get his third, but Malcolm desperate to get himself on the score sheet and does.
He started the semi. He's going to come on. He might be in a few moments of the match. So Cristiano Ronaldo to have a go. And it sums up the story for Al Nassr, certainly in their second half. He put them in front at the end of the first. It's all unravelled since then. Once again, they have the upper hand in this rivalry. And they've made it count in some style in the second half to get the job done. The outcome no longer in doubt really well before the conclusion, owing much to a couple of quick goals from Mitrovic after a brilliant equaliser from Milinkovic-Savic. The last one was gifted somewhat to Malcolm, and Al Hilal hold on to the Super Cup. Winners in the final by 4-1 for the second season in succession. They lift it for a record-extending 5th occasion. Al Nassr 1, Al Hilal 4 is the way it's finished.